Spring 2025 is here. Let's talk about what's in and what's definitely out. I cannot wait. I have a great roundup. Let's get straight into it. I'm not going to apologize. You do you. Wear what you want to wear. Let's get straight into it. While much has been made of the return of the skinny jean, I'm going to push back and say the slim pant, slim jean, slim whatevers is going to be a big hit for spring. I'm not even going to have an explanation for it. I just think skinny jeans don't look good on majority of the people. It's a very slim population that they look good on. So slim cut pants are going to be the rage this spring. What's in is vintage florals. Now, florals at this time of the year is not a new thing by any means. However, we're doing it more fine print. So think of Love Shack Fancy, J. Crew. A lot of places are doing more of this vintage floral, very feminine, just beautiful, not the old, ugly, big flowers, big print with lots of colors. Think of just very romantic feeling. That's kind of what the vibe is, very romantic feeling in the florals. Also, like floral appliques on dresses and tops are kind of big. I kind of feel like that's a little micro trend than such a big trend like the smaller vintage florals, but they're going to be huge. My next big trend that I think is going to be big for this spring is, I'm calling it coastal cool. What's out is going to be like the different kind of stripes where it's like purple and orange and yellow. Yes, when I say coastal cool, we're going to do a lot of stripes, but it's going to be like blue and white. It's going to be like basically two colors, a blue and white, red and white, tan and white, red, green and white. You get the picture. We're also going to do like a checkered red and white. You're going to see a ton of that. Ton of obviously stripes, boat shoes, which I also think is a micro trend, but seashell jewelry is going to be huge. That's going to be in the coastal cool vibe. Incorporate pieces as if you were heading to Nantucket. I mean, does that spell coastal cool? So everything is, you know, a lot of like different kind of stripes. Striped pants. Anthropologie has a bunch. Everywhere you look, a Target, an Ann Taylor Loft, a Gap, Walmart, wherever you look, there's a ton of stripes, and that's going to be considered your coastal cool. We're not doing the stripes anymore with all the crazy colors. I mean, you got 16 colors of the stripes. That's not the stripe I'm talking about, more coastal. The next trend I think is going to be, well, it's kind of already here, but I think it's even going to get bigger as I'm out looking around and online. I'm seeing when you have your 79-year-old mother-in-law buying a ton of these, cargo, soft utility style, meaning it's going to be cargo style in skirts and pants and jeans. You're going to see that. So what's out is going to be the tight slim pant. What I mean is like the tight pant or the tight pencil skirt or something like that. It's going to be the soft utility style. It's going to be soft and pretty, a different vibe, I guess I would call it. My mother-in-law loves the utility pant look. She's bought so many pairs. So you know when a 79-year-old is buying them, it is definitely going to be a big spring trend. Let's talk about colors. Okay, last year at this time, it was Barbie pink and it was electric and it was bold. We're not seeing so many bold. We kind of went to the other side of the spectrum and it's all pastels. And yes, butter yellow, I think, is surging even higher. And when you see it from price point from expensive to all the way to the non-expensive places like a Walmart, more affordable, Old Navy, then you know that is a trend that is going to be big. You're seeing butter yellow shoes and purses and belts and hair bows and anything. It's just all over the place, butter yellow. The next color I think is big is like a light pretty pastel blue and also a pink. Those are the three colors I think are going to be huge. There are other colors like in the green, but I think those are going to be predominantly the bigger colors I think you're going to see in the spring. So out goes the bold, bright Barbie pink or Barbie core, whatever you want to call it. Those colors are going to be out. get you some butter yellow. I mean, Amazon is stocked with the butter yellow color. So the next thing is sheer layers done right. There's a lot of skirts where you have like a kind of like a mini skirt and then sheer all the way down, or you're seeing a lot of crochet with it all the way down that's kind of sheer. Anything like that, tops that are sheer on the top, it's not all going to be see-through. Yes, there are pieces out there that are more like see-through where you wear your bra or something under it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the tops and the skirts and the dresses that have kind of a sheer, kind of flowy look to them is going to be huge. That's just going to be more appropriate for over 50 style. If you're younger than that, obviously they're going to be wearing more of the complete sheer top with just a bra. If you feel more comfortable, you can do that. But yes, sheer is rising. And so if you want to get on the trend, it is everywhere. And all these pieces I'm talking about, literally you can find at any price point. I will put down some of my favorites down below so you can click and look. So make sure you go down below and click the link. Let me know your favorite trend that's either in or out, or what do you like? Just, I'd love to talk to you in the comments about that. A lot of people are in an uproar about things that are out and they still wear it. Wear what you like, wear what you feel good in. That's my main point. Midi skirts and flowy dresses are going to be huge for this summer. So what's out is the micro minis and like something that's just really short. We want to be comfortable, and I am so here for being comfortable. So when you think about flowy skirts, you can also think about a denim flowy skirt. You know, they're kind of like a circle shape. I'm seeing a lot of like circle skirts that are just a little bit more flowy. I'm seeing sheer skirts done with multiple layers as like a maxi flowy skirt. I'm seeing a ton of that out there. So what's out? We just don't want to see micro minis anymore. Sometimes we want to cover our legs and be comfortable. Tailor vest and waistcoats are what's in. What's out are like the waterfall longer cardigans. We're doing the waistcoats and the vest either with no shirt or shirt. There are so many different styles. I found a couple on Amazon that looked really cute. Some of them have like spaghetti straps up here, but they're complete button down. Some are really longer, some are shorter. I think they're really cool, and I think you can dress them up in the spring and then in the summer. The spring, you can put a shirt underneath it. In the summer, you can definitely wear no shirt. And in the winter, why couldn't you do like a black turtleneck underneath or a sheer top underneath? That would be really cool. That is like a versatile piece that can last in your wardrobe and wear it through the season. And no, we're not doing the circle cardigans and the waterfall, like, you know, that kind of flow out. We're not doing those because honestly, they don't really flatter your figure. You think because you add all that volume that it covers up. No, it can kind of make you look a little bulkier. So if you want a top, you can do like a short little waistcoat kind of thing. You can do those. Those look good. I think anything cropped is going to look good. Any kind of pant, a slim pant, slim jean, a wide leg jean, all of those just look proportionately well. The jackets are a little bit more cropped than if they're like flowy and cascading. The last trend I have, natural textures and sustainable styles. Yes, linen, cotton, raffia, any kind of details that are effortless and luxury. Those are all going to be trending. And I've been seeing those hard in shoes and belts, like raffia and like with a tan leather. I think the one I'm thinking of is from J. Crew. A lot of linen, even like the more affordable places are trying to do a linen blend, and they just can't get there with a full linen suit without being, I think the drop is around $50 for a blazer, which I think is very good for a 100% linen. But some of these more affordable places are trying to get there with more of a linen blend, trying to get more than 50% of it linen. I mean, they're at least trying, because guess what? The consumer wants more natural fibers. What's out is the synthetic, fully synthetic fibers. We're trying to get more of these affordable places to have some of these sustainable more natural fibers. And the straw details, I mean, straw bags are just the rage. They're everywhere and they go with a lot of stuff. They make sense. They look spring, it looks summer, it looks vacation. You can take them in a lot of places. And there's a lot of affordable ones out there. But I think the consumer is really pushing for more cotton, linen for the summer, and raffia and straw details. They're just kind of everywhere. I love the straw shoes. I did a video about some shoes and I said the trend was going to be like a raffia textured shoe everywhere. Sandals, flip-flops, you name it, they're just going to be everywhere. And all these things are they're giving effortless luxury for sure. Less overall synthetic fibers. There's still stuff that's just going to have a synthetic fiber in it, but we want a little bit more cotton or something in it, made into it. So I'm totally here for that. Let me know your favorite trend that is going to be raging that you might predict, or one that you think absolutely no, I'm still wearing this, I love XYZ. Make sure you comment below. Until next time, bye.